Hey, what's going on? Today we're going to take a look at a selection of Ace doubles, paperback books from the 1950s and the 1960s. Uh, Earliest stuff we'll look at starts from 1954 and then ends at 1965. The Ace double novels were a ingenious marketing idea. It was two books in one. No longer having the blank, wasted, empty space of the back cover to deal with, we now have two front covers for these books to be sold in two different ways, twice the chance of selling the 35-cent paperback book. They're really cool. So these are a neat thing to collect. We're going to go through and take a look at my collection. This first one here is four-dimensional key opened gateway to elsewhere. So like the pulp magazines that we looked at yesterday, in many cases, especially early on here, they're going with the attraction of the fantastic cover paintings to sell the books just as much, if not more, than the name of the author writing the novel. You know, this is a famous science fiction author we're looking at here, A.E. Van Vogt, but I don't know how famous this person was, in 1954. This next one is The Paradox Men, or Flight into Yesterday, by Charles L. Harness. Great colors, great work. This one's outstanding here. Were they the last oasis on an airless earth? Dome around America. Jack Williamson. Complete new novel. So each of these books are about 300 pages long. Each novel is about 150 pages, typically. That's how it goes. Wow, this is another great one. Fugitive from Utopia, the 13th Immortal. Robert Silverberg. He's a famous guy, right? Wow, that's a great cover, isn't it? To keep his secret was deadly, to divulge it catastrophic. This Fortress World, by James E. Gunn. Look at that. Yeah, so these were sold everywhere. Grocery stores, dime stores, pharmacies, stationery shops, anywhere and everywhere during this period of the 50s and 60s. There were spinner racks of paperback books and comic books, typically everywhere. Magazines. Master of Life and Death. I love this one. Look at this. Oh, look at this alien dude in the background. Whoa. Whoa. What is he on? A submarine? Look at the background. Wow. When the earth became overpopulated, master of life and death. That's heavy. The Snows of Ganymede. Poul Anderson, I remember that name. I think I've read some Poul Anderson myself. Story behind these books and why I have them is, and the reason why this collection is the way it is, honestly, is that for a year, maybe 2 years, one of my commutes used to go by an old style bookshop, like one of the old style ones that had didn't even have a register. The guy had like a a cigar box with change in it. But he had, wow, look at that. He sold old newspapers and old magazines, and he had a giant stash of these upstairs, and you had to like go up these rickety stairs to get up there, and nothing was marked with a price. So like once a week I would drop in, and I might buy an old magazine or newspaper, and I might buy one of these, and I slowly amassed a collection. This is one of my favorite ones. Look at them. They're at sea. It's like Waterworld, right? But look at the characters that we get. Like they're like fleshed out characters here on this great cover, War of the Wingmen. So that's where these came from. I've only had them for, I mean, that was about 10 years ago, probably. Ah, this is a great one. Stories of First Landings on Far Planets. 6 Worlds Yonder. That is such a great title. This is a really good cover. All that red and all that yellow means sails. Wow, look, I love this alien looking up at him. And that's where my attention goes. I'm the alien. What is he doing back here? What is? Oh, he's got another guy. They're all. This is wild. Isn't that a great cut? What is going on here? Gonna have to read the book to find out. The Space Willies. You can't keep an Earthman down. That's sick. Monsters Besiege New York. Masters of Evolution by Damon Knight. Wow. Great cover. I mean, I don't think there's a bad one in the bunch, but wow, look at this one. Race Against Doomsday, Fire in the Heavens. There's like battleships. Are those battleships in outer space firing at, I mean, what looks like a toy of some sort? That is such a cool. What is up with that spaceship? Is that a satellite dish and a pipe cleaner sticking out the top of it? Or I mean, like a saucer with a pipe cleaner off the top? That's great. All right, so now, no, we're still, yeah, we are. We're getting into the 60s. John Brunner, Secret Agent of Terra, Vultures from the A Power Orbit. The Rim of Space by A. Bertram Chandler. That's cool. That's a cool one. Is something gone wrong here? It looks like something has gone wrong, and this guy is investigating, right? It's cool. Some sort of plant organism took over the ship. They fought with worlds as their weapons. Captives of the Flame by Samuel R. Delaney. That one's awesome. The Psionic Menace. I remember this one. Yeah, I used to have this one actually up on display for a long time. Yikes, huh? That is nightmarish. Sick. The Rights of O by John Brunner. Looks like an evolved human, right? Castaways World, also by John Brunner. What Price? Planetary Survival. What is going on here? This is so cool. Look at this. Two left. We're almost done here, guys. People of the Talisman by Lee Brackett. Great cover. This is 1964, 1965. Coming to the end of my collection here. The Secret of Sinharat by Lee Brackett. That's nice. And then last book here, we're looking at The World Between and Other Stories by Jack Vance. Monsters in Orbit, also by Jack Vance. Oh, that's cool. She's looking at a view screen or maybe, windows. It's really cool. All right. I hope you enjoyed looking at these ace doubles. Really smart idea of increasing sales, I think, for Ace at the time. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll talk to you next time.